The top election official in New Hampshire says Republicans will not invoke 14th Amendment to U.S. Constitution to prevent former President Donald Trump from voting in state where first primary on Republican nominating calendar is held. At a press conference at Statehouse in Concord on Wednesday, New Hampshire Secretary of State Dave Scanlan also announced that filing period for 2024 presidential primary will begin on October 11. This means that date of competition is almost certain. It led to conflict with the Democratic National Committee at a news conference held in part to address legal efforts by some Republicans in New Hampshire to block the former president's name from appearing on the 2024 ballot. Scanlan said Trump provided he submits his declaration of candidacy and gets it signed. If person convicted of perjury pays the $1,000 application fee, his name will be on presidential primary ballot. Cold vote taken by press GOP leaders to block Trump from New Hampshire. This language is not optional, Scanlan emphasized. Bryant Corky Messner, an attorney and prominent Republican who won the 2020 Republican Senate nomination thanks in large part to Trump's support, was considering suing if Trump applied to put his name on the ballot. Messner was openly questioning whether former president was running for White House, citing Section 3 of 14th Amendment to U.S. Constitution. The section prevents those who have sworn an oath to support Constitution from seeking re-election if they engage in insurrection against the United States or provide aid comfort to enemies of United States. Efforts to keep Trump out of the election in 2024 separate from Messner's move. Texas-based attorney John Anthony Castro, who has made far-fetched bid for the GOP presidential nomination, has filed a lawsuit in New Hampshire court seeking to keep Trump out of the primary ballot. But the push has gained momentum recently with accusations in federal court and in Georgia that she is trying to overturn the results of her 2020 election defeat to President Biden. A legal advocacy group that previously targeted Republican Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene Georgia and then Rep. Madison Cawthorne of North Carolina sent letters to election officials in 9 states this summer, asking them to keep Trump off the ballot because voting qualifications. And some leading legal scholars have made this claim. But Scanlan emphasized Wednesday there is no statement in New Hampshire state law that a candidate in New Hampshire presidential primary may be disqualified using the 14th Amendment to United States Constitution, which refers to insurrection or insurrection. There is nothing in 14th Amendment to suggest that its provisions should apply to the delegate selection process implemented by different states. Scanlan said, "There is nothing in our state statute that gives the Secretary of State discretion to address qualification issues if a candidate is sworn under penalti."